What is one belief you live by?
If you don't express your value, don't expect results.
Awesome. I think that's amazing. A lot of lot of deep thoughts are there with us, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to unlock it in a very interesting way. Are you being overlooked or are you being unheard? If there's an answer inside you as yes, then you are one of the person in the corporate India facing this. A lot of people have good work, but they're not able to speak out. They're not able to present it nicely. They're not even able to represent themselves. And that is where a lot of opportunity is lost. And to kill this demon, what we have done at 10,000 Speakers, we have created a podcast, a series of interviews that we'll be doing with dignitaries from the corporate India will be coming across and will be helping us decode as well as win these conversations so that you can speak in those meetings and presentations out there. Today, we have invited one such guest. Mr. Sumit Malik is here with us, who is a IIM alumnus and has decades of working experience with top automobile companies like Maruti and Tata. Today, we are going to have this discussion where one will be understanding how to navigate these conversations, but also will be able to know a lot of insights that Sumit will be sharing from his journey. So, Sumit, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek, and the entire team for inviting me here. This conversation is close to me because from last 2 decades, I have seen a silent pattern in the corporate life. People are struggling not because they lack capability. They are struggling because their capability is unheard. Right. Right. And I'm glad we are talking about this today.
Yes, I think that's amazing. That's amazing. Welcome to this podcast, and we'll be discovering a lot of things about how you navigated your journey, as well as we'll be learning about some communication tips that people can use. Yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, let's do a small rapid fire. Okay. So very simple. I'll give you one phrase or one prompt, and you have to give me whatever comes first in your mind.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Got it.
Awesome. First thing is one word that defines communication for you.
Communication means clarity, clarity of thoughts.
Awesome. Speaking more or listening more?
Listening deeply, speaking deliberately.
Awesome. What do you prefer, a hustle culture or a sustainable culture? Where is the long-term goal?
In my opinion, sustainable effort. Hustle
Okay.
creates noise.
All right. One communication myth that people should unlearn.
Good words speak for itself. It doesn't. People who communicate it do.
Awesome. That's very deep, I would say that. Awesome. What is one habit do you think that can change the trajectory of an individual?
Speaking early instead of waiting for perfect moment.
Okay. All right. Finally, what is one belief you live by?
If you don't express your value, don't expect results.
Awesome. I think that's amazing. A lot of deep thoughts are there with us, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to unlock it in a very interesting way. All right. So today is a busy world. A lot of things are moving, and now these smartphones, reels, and a lot of data banging on people. I've seen that a lot of people have got this short span of attention, and their decision-making power for themselves has kind of gone down. And a lot of times where you have to push hard, people feel that okay, maybe this is not for me, and that has created difference in their upcoming future. You tell me from your experience on it. Have you ever faced in your career that you felt that okay, this is very hard and this is something not for me, but you still worked out on it and got across as a winner.
So Abhishek, you are asking about my moment of now.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was in 2009. I was having about 5 years of experience in corporate life. Things were stable, performance was good. On paper, everything looked fine. But inside, I felt everything the same. Is this it? I was working hard, delivering result, but I was not getting the visibility I expected. Honestly speaking, I did think maybe this is not the right place for me. Then something changed. In a moment, I realized the problem is not with the opportunity. It was my expression within that opportunity. Once I started communicating clearly, sharing my ideas, speaking with intent, everything shifted. Visibility changed, trust changed,
Right.
growth followed.
Interesting. And I'm pretty sure that for the same kind of efforts you are doing, now you're able to get more output, more recognition because people were able to see your work being done, right?
Yes, absolutely.
That's amazing. And I think that is something that is a very interesting point to start with. But I have another question for you, which is more around the career element of it. So, Sumit, earlier in your career, was there any scenario where you felt कि यार यहाँ पे मुझे ये बोलना है, and this is something which will create that impact, but you did not speak?
Absolutely, Abhishek. I think almost everyone goes through this phase. I'm a mechanical engineer by background. So naturally, my early focus was on solving the problem, not expressing them. And I clearly remember that in meetings, ideas were in my mind, but I could not say at the right moment.
Right.
And by the time I gathered the courage, discussion has already moved on.
Yes, and that is where it is.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, people want answers, but in a right way also. And if they're able to get it out at the right time, magic happens. Otherwise, it's just magic which happens somewhere in a box.
yes.
Not visible.
Great. So when this kind of situation happens, you lose the momentum.
Right.
Okay, that is very frustrating.
That's true.
And there, I learned a very important lesson. Thinking clearly and expressing clearly are two different skills. And most professionals focus only on the first part.
They put a lot of effort on that. कि clear thinking करेंगे and everything.
and
But
that
अरे
will-
बोलना भी तो है.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that's amazing. That's a very good insight that we have here, and I'm pretty sure the audience will also learn from this element of it. Let me take you to another key element that I have seen personally as a public speaking coach with a lot of people. That when they are sitting in these meetings, they're sitting as a participant. They're not sitting as a owner. They're sitting there like they could contribute if somebody asks, but not explicitly going for it. And what they are doing is they are missing out their golden chance. Because it is not when you get that podium, your speaking matters. हाँ, मतलब लोग सुनने आए हैं आपको, but बहुत सिनेरियो ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ पर कौन इनिशिएटिव लेगा, वो बहुत दिखता है.
Yes, sir.
And that is if
I
this,
agree.
that is not visible, it's not happening that way.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that I have seen this a lot of times, especially in meetings and otherwise, ना कि बहुत बार ऐसा होता है. There's a certain difference between somebody who commands the room and somebody who is just sitting there with those ideas. Ideas दोनों के पास हैं, but एक person command कर रहा है और एक person सिर्फ बैठा हुआ है, शायद चांस का वेट कर रहा है या something. What is your experience? What have you seen on ground in corporate?
अभिषेक, यहाँ पे ना मैं एक रियल एग्जांपल को शेयर करना चाहूंगा. So there was a senior engineer. Let's assume his name is Rahul. Okay. So Rahul was a silent engineer.
Mhm.
He's having about 20 years of experience.
20 years. Okay.
Yes, and technically brilliant.
Right.
But in leadership meetings, he is invisible. Okay. His belief was simple. My work will speak for itself.
हाँ होता है बिल्कुल कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि मेरा काम ही मुझे वो रिकॉग्निशन देगा.
Yes.
Okay.
So I worked with him.
Uh-huh.
मैंने उनको बोला कि Rahul, you have to attend this meeting daily. Okay. And what happened after some time? He showed up in one meeting, one idea. Then I worked him and trained him with a clear thing that you have to represent your idea in clear and crisp with a proper structure. Okay, problem, insights, recommendation.
Right. You
Right.
give him a framework.
Framework, yes.
Okay.
After that, he has picked that, but he was still having some confusion. Then I asked him, speak early, not at the end. You have to start the conversation. Then everything has shifted. Okay, he's no more invisible. Even he's leading the conversations. So, if someone wants to improve immediately, I have 3 things to suggest. Okay, speak in structure, problem, insight, and results. When you enter in a meeting, okay, enter with the one point that you will share. And third one is speak early.
Right.
Yes.
एंड अगर ये सारी टिप्स आप यूज करने के लिए प्रैक्टिस करना चाहते हैं, join 10,000 speakers.
So
Right,
now
that's
now Abhishek is right. Fourth one is join 10,000 speakers.
Right. Great. So I think this is going interesting.
Right,
We're able to
right.
get a lot of value out of it, and I'm pretty sure our viewers are able to get things.
Yes.
Guys, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, do put it across in the comment box so that we can pick it from there, and then we'll be taking it from there. Okay? So आप डालिए comments. You can always address Sumit or me, and we'll try to answer those questions. Right? Okay? Awesome.
I personally recommend that join 10,000 speakers.
Yes.
Right.
So that is how it is there. All right, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Interestingly, I was in conversation with one of the senior leaderships in Big Four, and we were talking about one buzzword which is right now coming up. जैसे midlife crisis होता है, ऐसे ही mid career crisis.
Yes,
So
yes.
people who are in 15 years, 10, 12 years, or maybe sometimes 20 years also, they are the people who are figuring out ki, "Bhai, what is the next step?" And then the puzzle, how do you break that element? So what is your experience with this midlife, mid-career crisis, I'd say?
So Abhishek, I will frame it like a mindset. So it's basically internal issues. Okay. I see many professionals reach at a stage where everything looks stable, but there is a confusion inside. Okay. Sometimes maybe a silent mid-career crisis, and they start asking questions. What is next?
Okay.
Is I'm growing? Is this my passion? And instead of expressing, they withdraw.
But do you think that it is at the stage where they have put in a lot of time and effort into one kind of career, and then switching is switching the answer, or what is the answer that people should look at?
Right. So you're right. So in that case, I would suggest that start expressing in different ways. Okay, like writing a books,
Okay.
sharing your ideas through books.
Okay.
Okay, and learning new skills, even a small creative content kind of a thing. Okay, so this will basically help, and this way they can express and keep active.
But I understand that, but we are talking about writing a book and everything. It looks like a mammoth task, I would say. Matlab, you have written 2 books, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are getting value out of it. But usually writing a book is a daunting idea for a lot of people. What do you think? How should one approach this if they want to?
So this is the way, because if you think that clarity will come by thinking more, it will not.
Okay.
Clarity comes when you're expressing more. So come out whatever that is inside you, express that. That is the suggestion from my side.
And that is how you
Yes.
get across an article or a book or all stuff. That's
You can
amazing.
relate. You can
That's
relate.
amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. One more element I would like to talk about is usually ऐसा होता है कि भाई मेरा काम अगर अच्छा है तो मेरा काम बोलता है, and some people are very core believers of that in that way, and कुछ हद तक सच भी है कि अगर काम आपका अच्छा होगा तो eventually results भी अच्छे.
But what do you think? Like, you have seen people, across these decades. Do you think this kind of mindset helps people grow, or does it?
Halts their growth.
Yeah, Abhishek, this is the biggest myth in the corporate life. Work doesn't speak for itself. Let's understand with एक example से समझा देता हूँ.
Okay.
कि एक गाड़ी बनाने के लिए कितने पार्ट लगते होंगे? Just have a guess.
देखो, I have been an engineer, so I know the answer.
Great.
But एक layman usually 5,000-7,000 parts बोलेगा. But I know that it's like more than 35,000 parts.
Yes, absolutely. So how much hard work that goes into that making
Right.
this? But what the customer sees, visibility is the car that is displayed on the showroom.
Right.
Customer buyer, what is visible to them, not the hard work that how
Right.
it is being produced. Right.
वो story visible है.
Yes, that story is visible.
Right.
From a professional point of view, एक another example से समझ लेते हैं. Means the promotion in the corporate life is not decided by the boss. It is decided by the boss's boss.
Right.
Okay. And the question is, do they know the professionals what he is doing?
Obviously.
Yes.
बिकॉज वो टाइम स्पेंड इतना कम होता है क्योंकि आपके बॉस के साथ तो चलो आप रोज आधा पौना घंटा बात कर रहे हो, पर आपके बॉस के साथ तो शायद 40 मिनट का ब्रीफ देना है आपने.
And he is able to judge in that time.
Right.
Rightly said.
So
Right.
if I have to conclude, then one line: if your visibility is low, then your growth will be slow.
Nice. I think that's amazing because we all have a limited number of hours and limited number of time in corporate, and that ways the impact has to be created in a short span of time. I have seen a lot of people coming to me after 10, 15, 20 years of their career, and they're like, Abhishek, I want to enhance my communication skills. I ask them one simple question:
Where would your career had been अगर आप यही training अपना enhancement कर लेते when you were having just 5 years experience?
And they tell me they just have a very very innocent smile, and they just say that, Abhishek, this is one of the biggest regret I have, because I am sure that my trajectory, my promotions, and my journey would have been very different.
Very different.
So I think that is how it is. But
Then the best time was then. The second best time is now.
Yes.
Work it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely right.
okay, shifting some gears across on this and moving to the modern world where today we have a lot of things happening. The new tech is here. A lot of people are having different kind of jobs, and now AI is also into the picture.
Yes.
Right? A lot of people are getting emails written. They are getting proposals done, and
The lack of original thinking is somewhere in danger today. So you tell me from your point of view, where
how is the upcoming future in corporate communication looking like for you in the age of AI?
अभिषेक, जब हम बात कर रहे हैं AI की, तो this is one thing is very clear, that the future will not reward articulation. Okay. So AI can write your emails, build presentations. The main thing that will matter in the future is the original thinking,
Clarity.
right,
conviction,
right,
So that will not be built by the AI. AI can polish your words, but it cannot create your beliefs.
right,
For that, you have to work very hard, right? The person who will read books, okay, have had an experience of facing some challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So that conviction and original thinking will come out from that.
Right, right.
So
I think
I'm
that's
well.
amazing.
Yes, you are right.
That's amazing. मतलब overall में ना, this is one conversation which is already happening in the AI world where people are talking about will we lose original thinking of ours, and that you rightly pointed out that one key element of differentiation is that original thinking, and on top of it also an ability to take responsibility for your own thoughts.
Yes.
What if you share a document that you don't know what is written in that, and there's you are sending it out across the universe,
Yes,
and your name is under it, you have signed under it, so it does not work that way
People-
until you have that kind of original thinking. That
Yes.
makes sense.
People are
I
very
think that's amazing.
Right,
Right. Awesome. This is great. This is going in a very interesting way, and
Abhishek, I don't want to miss that opportunity because you are thinking right now
okay.
and you are in this profession and teaching many senior professionals as well
Right.
for public speaking.
Right.
But a question that is coming in my mind about people generally hesitate to ask the question to the seniors.
Right.
Okay, basically they are thinking if they will ask the question and boss will not like, misfire may come, right? So that
Right.
is the basically thinking that is going generally.
Right. Right. That's true.
So what is your opinion on that? That the people should put the point to the seniors and get acceptance also and growth as basically why he is connecting with the boss. Okay.
I understand that. This is something that comes to me as a coach as well, where people want to understand what is the right way to communicate with seniors. And my core answer to it is the intention element to it. Your intentions would be clear every now and then. If your intentions are right, it is visible. If your intentions are not right, it will be visible. You cannot sugarcoat anything with intentions. And that is where things kind of become interesting. Yes, you have a senior who is trying to solve some problems. Understand that and try to push the conversation in that direction where there is a possible solution and not the other way around. And I'm pretty sure if you're doing that and bringing out the right results, it will be taken in the right light.
Yes.
And baseline, there is one other piece is don't outshine your master. Don't outshine your leader across in this,
Right.
because
That is
it
the thin
might
line.
be
That
yes,
is the
it
thin line.
it might be looking nice today, but it will not be nice tomorrow. So yeah, that's how it should be done. So, but I think that's
Yes, intention is the important
intention is the key element of it.
thing. Right.
Awesome.
Right.
Coming to you now, since you have worked across these two books that you have written, interesting books that are out there, which is talking about people, which is talking about emotions, psychology, work, growth, and everything. You tell me, why do you want to really change the people, and how your writing has changed the way people think?
So Abhishek, I have written 2 books. Don't leave your job, love your job, and call to action is 100% mindset. And both books point out a single point,
Right.
that hard work is misunderstood. People think they are doing hard work and they will grow automatically,
Right.
right? And this 8-hour job is they are pushing their hard. But hard work is what you do after that 8 hours. What is your alignment?
That are the key
Right.
messages.
I think that's amazing, because a lot of people don't take ownership of their own fate. They're like just getting it done, just logging those 8 hours and everything. And I'm pretty sure if alignment is not there, what you just mentioned, maybe 2 hours or 3 hours is only something productive you're doing. 5 years you're just trying to push a hard rock. I think that's amazing. I think that's great. So this is great. Thank you for sharing all the knowledge and journeys across with this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to learn more about you, more about your books, and they would like to read about your books. So I'm pretty sure these books are available on Amazon also.
Yes, available
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Awesome, guys. Find Sumit Malik on Amazon and you'll be able to get these books across. And what is one last message you want to share with our audience who is watching this podcast till the end and getting value out of this podcast?
So this is for the audience. So if you feel unheard, listen carefully. Your silence is not humility. It's a limitation. You don't lack the capability. You lack the expression of that capability. So start small. One idea, one question, one moment of courage. And that will give you the growth.
Awesome. I think that's amazing, huh? Thank you, Sumit, for sharing this amazing journey with us. And this is great, where you have shared all your journey across 2 decades of learning. And I'm pretty sure you'll be writing more books, sharing more positivity in the ecosystem so that people can learn, grow, and change their mindset. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. All right, and all the people who are listening to this podcast, thank you very much for listening this to the end. I'm sure you have got great insights from here. Even if you have taken one thing and if you implement it in your life, that will be worth our time putting across this podcast for you. And this is a series of podcasts that will be coming across where we'll be calling upon good, experienced professionals sharing their journeys, just like Sumit. And they'll be sharing how you can navigate your challenges around communication, around stress, around the growth in the career. One last thing, it is you who has the potential to grow. You have to start believing yourself. And for more such tips, follow 10,000 Speakers. I'm your host and coach Abhishek Gulia, signing off from this podcast to the next one. See you there. Take care. Bye-bye.